My family tried to cut me out of my grandmother's will. Until the lawyer spoke. My whole family sat in that lawyer's office already celebrating my inheritance being split between them. What they didn't know was that my grandmother left me something they could never touch. The truth. I'll call her Grandma Ruth, obviously not her real name. Growing up, I was the difficult one in the family. Not because I did anything wrong. I just wasn't loud, wasn't the favorite, wasn't the golden child my Aunt Carol's kids were. Grandma Ruth was different, though. She was the only person who actually saw me. Every Sunday, just the two of us, she'd tell me stories about her life, feed me way too many cookies, and tell me I was the one who actually listens. My mom and her siblings treated her more like an ATM than a mother. Birthday cards only showed up when they needed a loan. Visits got shorter every year, but I kept showing up. Every week. For 12 years. When she got sick, I was the one who moved closer, took her to appointments, sat with her during chemo. My relatives called maybe twice a month to check in, always ending the call by asking about the house, or what's in the will. When she passed, the family suddenly became very present. Suddenly, everyone had always been so close to Mom. Suddenly, there were group texts about handling things fairly. At the reading of the will, my Aunt Carol showed up practically glowing, already talking about renovating the lake house. My uncle brought his own realtor's business card, just in case. Then the lawyer opened the folder. The bulk of the estate, the house, the savings, her jewelry, all going in equal parts to my mom, my aunt, and my uncle, just like everyone expected. My name wasn't even mentioned in that part. I saw my aunt smirk. But then the lawyer said, "There's an additional document Ruth asked me to read aloud, specifically at this meeting, in front of everyone." It was a letter, in her own handwriting, read out loud by the lawyer. To my family. I loved you all, even when you made it hard. But I want it said, plainly, in this room. The only person who showed up for me without asking what was in it for them was my name. Everyone else can split what I've left materially. But I'm leaving her something none of you can divide. Every letter I ever wrote about our time together, and the deed to the cabin I bought in secret 15 years ago, fully paid off, in her name alone. The room went dead silent. My aunt's face went from smug to pale in about 2 seconds. My uncle actually asked the lawyer if the letter was legally binding, like he was hoping there was a loophole for basic human decency. There wasn't a loophole. It was airtight. She'd apparently set it up years earlier with the lawyer specifically, because she predicted exactly how this meeting would go. I didn't say a single word in that office. I didn't need to. Grandma Ruth had already said everything, and she'd said it better than I ever could. My family barely speaks to me now. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I got 12 years of Sunday visits and cookie crumbs on her kitchen table. They got a house they'll probably sell within a year just to split the cash. If you've ever been the forgotten one in your family, who ended up being the one who mattered most, let me know in the comments. Your story might be the next one I tell.